Now let's take a quick look at all the top developments here coming in from that high-profile Mumbai drug bust case. NCB arrests superstar Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan in the cruise drug bust case after marathon grilling. Earlier, the NCB seized Aryan's phone and also analysed his chats. Now, the Drug Probe Bureau has arrested two other accused, along with Shah Rukh Khan's son, Aryan Khan, Aryan Khan's close friend, Arbaz Merchant, as well as Munmun Damecha, who've also been arrested right after they were grilled. The NCB took the three arrested accused, Aryan, Arbaz and Munmun, for a medical test at the JJ Hospital. In fact, the trio will be produced in Mumbai's Magistrates Court at 7 p.m. today. The luxury liner, which was raided by the Narcotics Control Bureau, has now blamed the passengers. The president and the CEO of that luxury liner, Cordelia Cruises, Jurgen Bailmon, has washed his hands off this drug bust. He says, in fact, issued a statement saying that the narcotics department found drugs inside the passengers' luggage. Therefore, it's not his problem. Now, a 14-page document called the Krayak Bible was circulated by the event managers of the cruise as a formal guide given to all attendees. The booklet also mentions no drugs or illegal substances allowed at that party, but little did they know. Now, Mumbai drug cartel probe explodes with the NCB now arresting Bollywood actor Shah Rukh Khan's son, Aryan Khan, after marathon grilling in the cruise drug case, along with two other accused, including Aryan's close friend Arbaz Merchant and Munmun Damecha. The trio were taken for medical examination, after which they were brought back to the NCB office. They will be presented in court. Sources tell India Today that NCB had recovered banned psychotropic drugs from the accused who were on board the luxury cruise liner. Earlier in the day, NCB seized Aryan Khan's phone and analysed his chats. Sources say that Aryan's close friend Arbaz Merchant brought Aryan Khan to the cruise. NCB has claimed to have recovered drugs from Arbaz's shoes on board the ship. NCB sources also tell India Today that 5 other detainees are still being grilled, and because on their and currently based on their inputs, multiple raids will further be conducted.
So, first of all, if you could just give us a little significance into this operation and how was this operation mainly carried out?
First of all, I think the whole operation was planned in a very systematic manner by the zonal team of Mumbai of NCB. The planning took almost 2 weeks or more because they had to be doubly sure that what they were going to do was number one for certain, because if you go into a cruise ship and not find anything, that could be boomerang. And second is that they had to be also doubly sure of the risk factor involved. So both these things were assessed. The threat was assessed. The surety of the inputs was assessed because it was a very exclusive input. And we must remember that this is probably the first time that a nearly high sea operation has been launched by NCB on the ship itself. So there's no going back once you go in. So that was the kind of assessment that had to be made. And once the assessment was made and they were reasonably sure that they would succeed in the operation, then they executed the operation, and I'm happy that they have succeeded.
Well, now let's take a quick look at all the hotspots of this drug bust. The probe started from a crackdown on the Cordelia cruise, which departed from Mumbai. Shah Rukh Khan's son, Aryan Khan, and 7 others were detained and were taken in to NCB court for grilling. In fact, the NCB arrested Aryan and his close friend, Arbaz Merchant and Munmun Damecha. After the marathon grilling, the trio were then taken to JJ Hospital for medical test. And after the medical test, all 3 were arrested. The accused, Aryan, Arbaz and Munmun, were then taken back to the NCB office after those medical tests were done. And in a little while from now, they will be produced before court. Now, take a look at the charges under which Aryan Khan and 2 others have been charged with. Section 8C of the NDPS Act, procuring, selling, purchase, consumption of drugs. Maximum punishment up to 10-20 years in jail or 1 lakh fine. And then you have Section 20B of the NDPS Act, which is trading, possession of cannabis, a maximum punishment of 10 years in jail or 1 lakh is fine. And then you have Section 27 of the NDPS Act of consumption of narcotics, Maximum punishment 6 months in jail and 10,000 fine, if at all. Now we're looking at section 35 of the NDPS Act, which involves culpable mental state, proves intention, motive. Here are the multiple sections under the NDPS which have been slapped on Aryan Khan and 2 others who have currently been arrested. Devesh, for more on that. Devesh, these are some serious sections under the NDPS that have been slapped on Aryan Khan and 2 others. Of course, the NCB looking hard to try and obtain judicial custody or, get them for further questioning in the days to come. But do you think that's a possibility, considering that here they've been accused for consumption, and then you have many other charges that have been slapped, but Aryan Khan and the lawyers claim that he has nothing to do with any purchase. Yes, consumption based on the medical test. What's the max punishment that he could get? What's the way forward for them, as well as the NCB?
Nabila, the maximum punishment for consumption, that is the section 8C and section 27 of NDPS that has been applied against the accused. Just a second, there's some movement over here. Nabila.
Well, here you have, in just a little while from now, Shah Rukh Khan's son, Aryan Khan, as well as 2 other of his friends who were arrested, will be brought to court. They will be produced before court at 7 p.m. In fact, Shah Rukh Khan has managed to rope in his legal team, the one who fought Riya Chakravarti's case. Satish Mani Shinde is the man who's going to be fronting this case for Aryan Khan. In a little while from now, the case will be heard in court. Whether or not they get bail remains to be seen. But some serious sections under the NDPS Act have been slapped on Shah Rukh Khan and Shah Rukh Khan's son, Aryan Khan and co. Multiple sections of the NDPS Act that have been slapped on them. That includes section 8C of the NDPS Act, which involves procuring, selling, purchase, consumption of drugs. A maximum punishment that will go up to 20 years in jail or a 1 lakh rupee fine. Then you have section 20B of the NDPS Act, which involves trading, possession of cannabis, maximum punishment of 10 years in jail and 1 lakh fine. You also have section 27 of the NDPS Act, which involves consumption of narcotics, a maximum punishment that could go up to 6 months in jail and or 10,000 fine. And then you have section 35 of the NDPS Act, which involves culpable mental state, which proves intention and motive. Here you have the police, of course, around the NCB office, guarding the office, considering you have huge media deployment right outside and people very curious to know what next for the celebrity detainees. Devesh with us. Devesh, what activity did you see behind you? We see a lot of police personnel there deployed. Are we seeing a lot of people who are gathered there? Of course, Shah Rukh Khan's legal team is also on its way to court. They will be representing Aryan Khan. Riya Chakravarti's lawyer, Satish Mani Shinde, is said to be fighting and fronting this case for Aryan Khan. Do give us the details.
Nabila, officials from the Cordelia cruise had been called in by the Narcotics Control Bureau.
Okay.
They were questioned regarding the event that had happened. The official who had come here says that they had no idea about drugs or whatever had happened, whatever bust that had happened on the cruise liner. Let's see what does he say.
I didn't sell the cruise. We are operating the ship, okay? We don't book shows.
Who did book the show in the
event? Passengers, I believe they were booking with Book My Show, and the event company was Namaskar, Ark Namaskar.
And how many people were there on the ship?
By the time the ship left, close to 1,000 passengers.
Don't you check when some passengers board the ship? Don't you check that what is he carrying or not?
A ship is exactly like the ship is exactly like an airport. Okay, you go into the terminal, you check by CFS, then you go through security, you go to Chigagazef, then you get a boarding card, and then you go to the ship.
So whose responsibility is it to check the passengers for boarding?
The board.
This side.
Guys, I have to go now,
Whose
okay?
responsibility is this to check?
The board. Like in the, who is
Well, we could manage to get a faint audio of the cruise liner's owner, who brushes off responsibility, saying that they have nothing to do with this case. It's for the event organizers to respond on that. Namaskray and Krayak, they were the event organizers. They were the ones checking and filtering. In fact, he says that the cruise liner is also exactly like an airport. You check through those detectors. There are metal detectors. There are scanners there where baggage goes through those scanners, and then boarding pass is given, and then they get on board. He also very clearly mentions there were close to 1,000 people on that ship. 1,000 people, a massive crowd. Not even a nightclub would hold a capacity like that. 1,000 people on that ship, and here a massive raid party was conducted, but eventually we see 3 of them arrested. Aryan Khan becoming the poster boy of this entire episode. Let me cut across to Anisha Mathur for more on the charges that have been slapped against him. Anisha, do take us through on the serious sections of the NDPS that Aryan Khan, as well as 2 of his friends, including Arbaz Merchant and Munmun Damecha, have been slapped with Section 8 of the NDPS Act, which is the most serious: procuring, selling, purchase, consumption of drugs.
Well, Nabila, these 4 sections that have been slapped against them, remember, this is Section 8, Section 20, Section 27 and 35. Now, Section 8 and Section 20 and Section 35 basically prescribe the bar. That is, Section 8 is prohibition on production, manufacture, possession, sale, purchase, transport, use, consumption, import, or any other matter of involvement in narcotic drugs or psychotropic substances if it is not for a medicinal purpose specifically, or it is not done with a particular license. Now, since this is a complete prohibition of any involvement with any possible drug, Section 20 prescribes a punishment when with regard to the use, possession, manufacture, or transport, sale, purchase, or consumption of cannabis and cannabis products, which is the ganja, charas, hashish, and other products. Now, that prescribes punishments which can extend from 6 months and fine to 10 to 20 years of imprisonment, depending on how much quantity of the drug has been actually found. Section 27 is punishment for consumption of drugs, which once again, depending on which drug has actually been found, can be under 6 months or can be up to 1 year. Now, and Section 35 is the presumption that the person who has been accused was aware of what they were doing. That means that it is for the accused to then prove that they were not aware that they were being given a drug. Now, with all of these sections, what is going to be very important to note is which particular drug has been found and in what quantity. At this moment, what we do know is that the NCB has said that some quantity of charas was found with Aryan Khan's friend. They're also looking into consumption of the drug. So as far as consumption per se is concerned, as long as these boys can prove that they did not actually purchase the drug but only consumed it, then it would be up to 6 months of imprisonment that they would be facing. If they have also purchased the drug or sold the drug, or depending on the quantity of the drug that has been found on them, that the possession of how much drug has been found on them, they could be potentially looking from under 6 months of imprisonment to up to 10 years of imprisonment, depending on the quantity and the type of drug. So at the moment, what we do know is that the NCB is questioning them. They will be produced before the court, and further details of the exact contours and the quantity of drugs that have been found will have to be looked into to see how much hot water these boys are really in. Back to you.
Well, stay with us, Anisha. I'm going to cut across to Divesh for more on that. Divesh, we just heard the cruise liner's owner, who spoke a little while ago, saying that there were about close to 1,000 people when the ship just left, or when it just departed from the dock, right after which the NCB cracked down on that ship. So 1,000 odd people and 3 of them arrested. What happens to the rest of them? What about the organizers? Namaskray, the event organizers, Namaskray and Krayak. These are the 2 event organizers who collaborated to come up with a massive DJ event, which was a all-morning, all-nighter, where DJs were flown in from across the globe to come in only for this event. Where's their questioning? When is that going to happen? Are they going to be searched as well?
Nabila, yes, the official from Cordelia Cruises just spoke to us and he clearly stated that it was not the responsibility of the cruise liner to check if the passengers boarding the cruise liner were carrying any drugs or not. He clearly stated that it was the responsibility of the port trust, because it is not the responsibility of the cruise liner to check on what all things the passengers are carrying. It was the responsibility of the port trust. They should have verified what all things these passengers were carrying. Other than that, he also stated that the tickets for this particular cruise were sold on Book My Show on ticket selling app, and the event was booked by Namaskar. So Namaskar again comes into picture. They are under scanner by the Narcotics Control Bureau, as the event that was going to happen on the cruise liner was organized by Namaskar, and this company, the officials from this company could be summoned very soon by Narcotics Control Bureau. Now that we see that officials from the cruise liner have already been summoned, they are being questioned by NCB officials. The NCB officials could also summon organizers of the event that was going to happen on board the cruise liner. Very soon we will see that NCB issues summons to these event organizers. Other than that, we've also come to know that few officials from another company which was associated with this event organizer, they are also under scanner. They could also be called for questioning. Nabila?
Stay with us. We're going to continue tracking all those developments there. Of course, the cruise liner's owner washes his hands off, saying that it's not their duty to check every passenger and their luggage. It's for the port officials to really filter the crowd or check their baggage right before they board a ship. Now, following Aryan Khan's arrest by the Narcotics Control Bureau, Bollywood megastar Shah Rukh Khan's representatives already headed towards the court. They include his legal team, who have reached the Killa court in Mumbai. Sources have informed India Today that celebrity lawyer Satish Mani Shinde, who represented actor Riya Chakravarti in the drugs case, is likely to represent Aryan Khan. For the record, Aryan has denied consumption of drugs during his grilling by NCB sleuths. Aryan, along with 3 others, have been arrested by the Narcotics Control Bureau earlier today and is set to be produced there before a special holiday court at around 7 p.m. Aryan Khan was among the 8 detained by the NCB on Saturday from a cruise ship off the Mumbai's coast in a drug party. 3 of them now stand arrested. Now, after the NCB busted the high-profile drug party, the premium luxury cruise ship Cordelia Express has now washed its hands off the drug bust. The president and the CEO of Cordelia Cruises has said that the drugs were found in some of the passengers' luggage and it was not their responsibility.
One of India's largest premium luxury cruise ships, Cordelia's Empress. The ship takes guests on board to some of the most popular Indian and international tourist destinations. Equipped with food pavilions, 4 specialty restaurants, bars, gyms, casinos, theatres, several swimming pools, nightclubs and lounges. On Saturday night, under the pale moonlight, the Empress was cutting the high waves and moving towards country's party capital, Goa. The plan was to drown the woes away in the tranquil waters of the Arabian Sea from Mumbai on 2nd October and hit back the shores on 4th. But it was not a trip as usual, as choppy water was awaiting those on board. Despite a clear official guideline by the organizers on no drugs use, as soon as the ship left Mumbai coast and reached mid-sea, NCB officers say they found drugs being used at the rave party.
इतिहास में ड्रग रेड्स एनसीबी के द्वारा कई बार किए गए, लेकिन हाई सीज में किसी क्रूज शिप पर पहली बार किया गया. इस सारे कैलकुलेशन के बाद जो है तय किया गया कि आज रेड किया जाए और मुझे खुशी है कि रेड जो है सक्सेसफुल हुआ.
After NCB raid, President and CEO of Cordelia Cruises, Jürgen Bailom, washed his hands off the drug bust. He said the drugs was found in some of the passengers' luggage and the offenders were offloaded by the Cordelia immediately. Several passengers complained about the incident, accusing Cordelia of cheating them.
ऑफ कोर्स चीटिंग है, उन्होंने मिस ऑर्गेनाइज करा था, पैथेटिक सर्विस है, हमसे पैसे लिए हुए हैं।
ड्रग्स पार्टी ऑर्गेनाइज की थी, रेव पार्टी अंदर चल रही थी?
नहीं, ऐसे कुछ स्पेशली ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं करा था। कौन ऐसे ऑर्गेनाइज करके बुलाता है? ऑब्वियसली
चीटिंग हुआ है आपके साथ, क्योंकि
ऑब्वियसली चीटिंग हुआ है, हमारे पैसे लिए हैं और हमें एक्सपीरियंस भी नहीं दिया, हम इतने दूर से आए हैं।
I heard this was so much police, but drugs was found inside somewhere in the cruise. Yeah, outside I didn't see.
Did some passengers misuse the musical voyage to indulge in using drugs? Now it is up to NCB to reach the bottom of the mid-sea drug bust case.
The ship on which this particular cruise was happening is known as Empress. It's a 692 feet long and weighs more than 48,500 tons. Earlier, it sailed across the Caribbean and now it has been brought to India under the flagship of Cordelia Cruises. Part of this rave party that was planned on board this vessel, on board the cruise, had carried drugs with them. NCB had a specific tip-off, and following that, they conducted the search operation and seized the drugs. Many of those suspects have been detained and many could be arrested further. With camera person Swaraj, this is Divyesh Singh in Mumbai for India Today.